Hello my dear students, welcome this video. In this video we are going to make a recap of your annual examination portions. These are your annual examination portion. First, lesson 6 square and square roots, lesson 9 algebraic expression and identities, lesson 12 exponents and powers, lesson 13 direct and inverse proportion, lesson 14 factorization. These are your annual examination portions. Okay, let us see the first lesson, square and square roots. What we have discussed in this lesson, square and square roots. How to find a square of a given number. How to find a square of a given number? For example, 8 square of 8, that is 8 multiplied by 8. 2 times 8, that is 64. Square of 8 is 64. Okay, then square root of 64. Square root of 64 is, square root is a inverse operation of a square. So square root of 64 is equal to 8. Okay, then the next point is how to find the Pythagorean triplet if the one number is given. Do you know what is Pythagorean triplet? 3, 4, 5 are. These three numbers are called Pythagorean triplet. Why? Because 3 square plus 4 square equal to 5 square. 3 square is equal to 9, 4 square is equal to 16 and 5 square is equal to 25. So 3 square plus 4 square equal to 5 square. So 3, 4, 5 are called Pythagorean triplet. The one of the question is, important question is, write a Pythagorean triplet. Write a Pythagorean triplet. One number is, if one number is 8, then how to find the remaining two numbers? In general, for any integer m, in general we can say 2m, m square minus 1, m square plus 1. These are the Pythagorean triplets. For any natural number m greater than 1. Okay, in general we can say like this. Okay, the first question is write a Pythagorean triplet whose one member is 8. Whose one member is 8. Then find the other two number. So it's very simple. These are the general for 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. Okay, so we can take, let's take 2m equal to 8, the given number 2m equal to 8. Then from this m equal to 2m equal to 8, m equal to 8 by 2, multiplication goes to other side, become division. So m equal to 8 by 2. Okay, so m equal to 4. M equal to 4. So first number is 8. That's we know already that one. Then second number and third number, we know m equal to 4. Then second number is, second number m square minus 1. M square minus 1 is equal to, m square is what? M equal to 4. So 4 square minus 1. 4 square is 16 minus 1, that is 15. Okay, that is 15. Then next m square plus 1. M square plus 1, m equal to 4. So 4 square plus 1. This is second number and this is third number, m square plus 1. So 16 equal to 16 plus 1. 4 square is 16. 4 multiplied by 4. 2 times 4. 16 plus 4, that is 17. So we can say therefore 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. These are the Pythagorean triplet, general form of Pythagorean triplet. Okay, here 2m is equal to what? 2m equal to 8. So 8, 15 and 17 are the Pythagorean triplets. Okay, clear? I hope you understand. This way you can find the Pythagorean triplet. We'll get the one number, given number. Okay, then given number you can take it 2m. 1 to m is an integer value. Okay, then 2m, m square minus 1, the second one, m square plus 1 is the third one. Okay, the next what we have learned in this lesson, you know, how to find the square root. How to find the square root by prime factorization method. For example, question, find the square root of 400 by prime factorization method. Prime factorization method is 400. Prime number, least prime number. We have already learned. Okay, 200, 200, 250, 225, then 5. Okay, this is the prime factorization of 400. Then 400 we can write like this: 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, multiplied by 5, 2 times 5. Okay, then pairing, because here is we are going to find the square root. If it is a cube root, you can find the 3 times. 3 times instead of pairing, you can write 3 like that. Here square root, so 2, 2, 2. That means from 2 you can take 1. Okay, square root of 400. Square root of 400. This is the symbol. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5. So pairing, from one pair you can take one number. If it is a cube, 3 times. Okay, 3 times. From 3 you can take 1. Here 2 2s are 4. 4 into 5 is equal to 20. So square root of 400 is 20. Square of 20 is equal to 400. So square root is the inverse proportion of square. Okay. Then the next one is, in this lesson, important one. First one, find the square root by prime factorization method. This one. The next, division method. Find the square root by division method. Let's see an example. 2304. Okay. Find the square root of this number by division method. Just before we learn by prime factorization method. This is division method, long division. Division method. Okay. Division method. So by long division you can write like this. Okay, then first pair the numbers from right side. Pair the numbers 0, 4. Just to draw a bar. Okay, bar 0, 4 and this 23. If for example, if it is 729, okay, find the square root of 729 by division method. You can pair from right side. Okay, if it is 1, if it is odd number of digits, you can write 729 and 7 like this. Okay, this also already we have learned. Okay, then pairing from right side 0, 4 and 2, 3. Then take the first two number, first pair. If it is one number also, take the first bar. Okay, then we have to find the largest number whose square is less than or equal to this 23. Find the largest number whose square is, here's 23, now below 23. 1 square is equal to 1, 2 square is equal to 4, and 3 square is equal to 9, and 4 square is equal to 16, and 5 square equal to 25. 25 is more than 23. So from these the largest square number is 4. So we can choose 4. Once again, first pair the numbers from right side. What we are going to do? Division method. Find the square root by division method. Okay, then you can choose here 4, because if we choose 5, so 5 is greater than 23. Okay, 5 square is 25. Here we are going to find the largest number whose square is less than this number, less than or equal to first pair. Okay, then we can choose 4. You can write here 4, here write 4. We cannot choose 5 because 5 square is 25. Here we are choosing square. Okay, square of largest square number. 4 4s are 16. Subtract. It become 7. Okay. Then write down the next pair, not one number. Next pair you can write down 0 4. Okay. Then third step is double of this divisor. Double of this divisor. 4. Double the 4 is 8. Divisor, not in the quotient. Here double of this divisor is 8. Then just put a blank. Then you can write one number here, then 1. If you choose here 1 into 81. So you can write here also 1, here also 1. So 1 into 81 become 81 only. Here number is 704. So you can choose here 8. For example, here 8. We can choose 8. So here 8 multiplied by 88. If we are writing here 8, here also want to write 8. Okay. So 8 into 88 multiplied by 88 into 8. 8 8s are 64. Remain 6. 8 8s are 64. 64 plus 6 equal to 70. So 8 we can choose. 8 into 88. That means 704. So remainder is 0. Okay. If first you can choose, here is 8 into 88. So okay, 704. If it is here 7 into 887 will not get less than this. Okay. Don't take greater than 704. By long division. Long division cheyana adupole then. Okay. Then 8 into 88 is 704. So we can say therefore square root of 2304 equal to 48. Clear? First method is prime factorization method. This method is called division method. Okay. Now let us see the next lesson, algebraic expressions and identities. What we have discussed in this lesson, first what is an algebraic expression and what is terms and expressions, coefficients and factors. We have discussed an addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions. Okay, how to add algebraic expression we have learned already. 4x and 5x, these two expressions, these are like terms. Okay, like terms we can add 4x plus 5x equal to 9x. 4x plus 5y we cannot add because these are not like terms. This is 4x and this is 5y. These terms are not like terms. If we have like terms we can add and subtract also. Okay, we 5x minus 4x, we can write 5 minus 4 is 1, so 1x. If it is a like terms we can add and subtract. Then next we have discussed multiplication also. Let us see, before that let us see one examples. Let us subtract 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12 from 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. So subtract 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12 from 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. So how to subtract? Subtract 3 from 5. Subtract 3 from 5. That means 5 minus 3. Same way you can do here. 12a minus 9ab plus 5b. Write first. So subtract 3 from 5. That means 5 minus 3. Same way. After from you can write first 12a. Then 4a. Write below like terms. Okay, 12a and 4a are like terms. Okay, write together. Then 9ab. Here is 7ab. So minus 7ab. Here 3b. 5b below you can write it plus 3b. Okay, then constants. 3 below you can write that plus 12. Okay, then subtraction. Okay, 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4 is equal to 8a. Okay, minus 9 minus 7. Minus 9 minus 7. Minus 7 become plus. Minus 9 plus 7 is minus 2ab. Okay, 5 minus 3 is 5 minus 3 is 2b. Okay, 5b minus 3b means 5 minus 3 is 2. Here like term is b, so write it 2b. Minus 3 minus 12. Minus 3 minus 12. Okay, minus 3 minus 12 is minus 15. So answer is, this is the answer. Okay, next what we have discussed in this lesson, you know, multiplication. Multiplication of a monomial into binomial and monomial into monomial. See, monomial, so multiplication 3x and 5y. How to multiply this? 3x multiplied by 5y. 3 into 5, 15. X into y, xy. This is the way to multiplication of monomial into monomial and monomial into binomial also we have learned. Let us take one example. Let us take one example is simplify 3x into 4x minus 5 plus 3. Simplify 3x into 4x minus 5 plus 3 and find the value of, and find its value for x equal to 3. So first simplify this. How to simplify? 3x into, this bracket means into 4 minus 5, okay, plus 3. So how to multiply a monomial into a binomial? It's very simple. 3x into 4x. 3x into 4x. Here is minus, so you should keep minus. 3x into 5. 3x into 5 plus 3. Okay, 3x into 4x multiplication. Okay, 3 into 4, 12. X into x, x square. X into x, x square. Minus 3 into 5, 15. Here x only, so 15x plus 3. Okay, then, so this is the simplified form of 3x into 4x minus 5. That means remove the brackets. Next, find its value for x equal to 3. X equal to 3. So you can substitute x equal to 3. X equal to 3 in this simplified form, which implies 12 into x square. X is 3, so 3 square minus 15 into 3 plus 3. Then 12 into 3 square is 9 minus 15 into 3 is 45 plus 3. Then which implies 12 into 9, 108 minus 45 plus 3. So 108 minus 45 plus 3 is equal to 66. So answer is 66. Okay, then next the important thing in this lesson we have learned the identities. Use a suitable identity to solve the algebraic expressions. Okay, we have learned in this lesson 3 identities. Okay, that we have already learned. A plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, and a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. And the third one in this lesson, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. These 3 identities we have learned in this lesson, right? Using this, how to solve the question? Let us see one example. Use a suitable identity to get each of the following product. For example, x plus 3 into x plus 3. This will be the of one question. Use a suitable identity to get to find the product of these expressions. Okay, x plus 3 into x plus 3, we know that. X plus 3 into x plus 3, 2 into 2, we can write 2 square. Same way x plus 3 into x plus 3, that is x plus 3 whole square. Right? X plus 3 whole square is a form of a plus b whole square. Okay, so use this identity, a plus b whole square. X plus 3 whole square. Instead of a, here x. Instead of b, here 3. So a plus b whole square we have learned. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, instead of a, here x. So x square. X plus 3 whole square is equal to a square. The instead of a is x. So x square. Okay, then plus 2ab, 2 into a here x and b here 3, 2 into 3x, 2 into 3 into x plus 3 square, b square here, b instead of b here 3, so x square plus 2 into 3 6, 6 into x 6x plus 9. So this will be the product of x plus 3 into x plus 3. Here we use the identity is a plus b whole square, because x plus 3 into x plus 3 is x plus 3 whole square. This we have learned in this lesson. Okay.